So much. All right, thank you so much. I see Brent can hear me from US, then everyone can hear me. I want to believe so. So good evening, everyone, and welcome to our tonight's training business meeting. I am so excited to be part of this great move this year, a movement ready to change the lives of many people. And you and I are very lucky to be part of this opportunity. So every Saturday, 8 p.m. East Africa time, we have this session so that we can be able to show our friends who are yet to know about this opportunity, what we do and how we do it, basically to enhance our financial positions and additional income, ultimately be financially free, enjoy a better lifestyle, travel around the world, those good things that as human beings we desire having. So we have two great sessions today. I will be doing the first one, and I'm so excited that after I'm done, I'll be inviting a very special guest speaker, one of the most successful leaders that we have in the US. So you don't want to miss that success story from our own in US. And I don't want to preempt right now. I'll be inviting her after my first session. So just before I take over and do the first session, allow me to introduce myself. For the guests who are here, our friends who've been invited to this call for the first time, and we appreciate you so highly. My name is Kariuki Josephine. I am married to one Pieros Cherotich, and between us, we are blessed with 4 children. And they are basically the main reason why we had to start this business, so that we can give them that good life that we wished to. Before this opportunity, my wife, Pieros, was a high school teacher with the government teaching physics and mathematics. And I was a full-time lecturer in the university where I was teaching computer science. Fast forward, after building this business for a few months, my wife was able to fire her boss and resigned, having tripled her salary. And a few years down the line, I also was able to fire my boss. I resigned from university teaching where I was full-time. And now this is all we do all the time. It is the only source of our income. And I must confess that it's doing us good justice. One will want to know, how does that work? And by the way, we pursued this on part-time basis, meaning we were still working where we were working. We succeeded while we were doing this business on part-time basis. So Superstars team, we have a strategy of working out so that you don't have to stop doing what you've been doing, but on part-time basis, we mentor you, we guide you, and you'll be super successful. Then you can decide to enjoy your time freedom by firing your bosses if you must. That introduction can suffice. So we've done this for the last 15 years. 15 years, a decade and a half. And I'm liking it. If I were to start my life afresh, I would start this business immediately. I wouldn't even go looking for jobs. But let me, so that our guests can be with us and read from the same page with us, allow me to share my slides. And friends, I will quickly show you how you can be able to enjoy your financial freedom. This year, 2025, we all want to make sure we live at another level. It doesn't matter how your life has been in the past. Let's not live in the past. This is a brand new year, for brand new future that we want to build. All right. So we are Superstars Team, the international Superstars team with a simple mission of helping individuals to start their own businesses. Now, please don't think of the conventional businesses. Conventional businesses out there, they tire you. You become a slave and you work so hard you don't break even. Not very different from jobs where you earn, hand to mouth just to pay bills. Here, friends, we are looking at a scalable business that can set you financially free and you generate what we call residual income, money you'll be earning even after you've stopped working. So those who are in businesses out there, this is way beyond the ordinary businesses. So that's our mission there, to help you start your own business, be financially free, travel the world with us, enjoy a better lifestyle. And you can see these team leaders here in different events, just having fun and working together. Jim Rohn, of course, tells us that when it comes to earnings, your income is related to your way of thinking, your philosophy, and not the economy. People have that sad song of the economy is bad. Whose economy? Did you know that when some people are complaining that the economy is bad, the others who are living the most luxurious lives? Now, as a team, we don't just talk of money as the wealth. The main wealth, we believe, is your health. And you are one disease away from poverty. Today, you could be a millionaire. Cancer hits you, and in a record few months, you are very broke. So we want to make sure that our health is okay, even as we build well. And we are saying every bite you take either fights or feeds disease. Think about what you ate today. Think about what you were eating over Christmas. Were you feeding disease or fighting disease? This kind of meal will fight disease. This one, the other one there, will feed disease. In fact, I don't think cancer can enjoy any other food the way it will enjoy this. This is the good food, the best food for cancer. Okay, what people would call yummy. Now, One Health Organization advises that we should eat in this manner if we want to be healthy even in our 90s and above. First manage your weight, then take whole grains, take many fruits and vegetables, and start reducing on proteins. As we go up, we are reducing, and do away with fats and sugars. If you must take very little. But would you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen, that especially in urban centers, we've inverted the triangle so that we are doing like this lady here, taking lots of fats and sugars and, proteins, and not having much of whole grains and fruits. So we weaken our immunity, we hurt ourselves, so that our cells, which were meant to be healthy, like the one you are seeing on the right-hand side here, instead of that, our cells are unhealthy. You see this unhealthy cell here. What this means is that nutrients cannot go in because the cell membrane is hard. That cell membrane is hard. So nutrients can't go in and waste cannot get out. But for a healthy cell, the cell membrane should be permeable so that the nutrients can go in, as you can see there, and waste can get out. So that cell is very well nourished, and therefore you have a lot of energy and all that. But we are saying this, since the effect of eating in that inverted triangle is having all these chronic diseases, when the cells are unhealthy, then this is the result, having these chronic diseases, cancer, diabetes, arthritis, pressure, all this. We are saying that a Superstars team, we are not left without a solution. So it is time to reverse that trend of chronic disease, where out of every 4 deaths, 3 are as a result of the chronic diseases. We are saying a Superstars team, you're not sitting back and watch things go that wrong direction. Over the years, we've partnered with a wonderful company that has been able to effectively fight the health menace. That is the Neolife International. Neolife International is our partner when it comes to health solutions. And it was founded by this man here, Jerry Brasfield, in California. The lady is the daughter who is the current CEO, Kendra Brasfield. And the company has been there from 1958 in US. How many years are those? 66 years. Why? And it has spread to more than 57 countries. Why? Because of our strong values. You can see our strong values there, 5 of them. Honesty and integrity. People are number 1. We value people. Products that work. We have the scientific advisory board. Those members, the scientists there who do research on these products to make sure that they really work and they are natural, they are based in nature, backed by science. Then equal opportunity for all, old, young, highly educated, not so much educated. As long as you have a dream, you are welcome. And finally, long-range vision. It's not something that you are doing today and tomorrow it's no more. It's a business that you are going to start today, and even generations to come after you will be able to enjoy growing income. We say that the rich are always becoming richer and the poor are becoming poorer, but the idea is what you are doing based on long-range vision so that generations to come after you don't revert to poverty. So those are our values, ladies and gentlemen. And I can now confidently share with you some of the products that Neolife provides as a superstar team, and we're able to build solid businesses. I will start with a very unique one. There are more than 100 different products, but this is so unique. A product that I've used for 15 straight years, 3NN. It's a Greek word for 3-in-1, whole grain, soya, wheat, rice. And 3NN provides your cells with lipins and sterols, which feeds the cell membrane so that the cell membrane is soft and permeable, and therefore the nutrients can go in and waste can get out, as you can see on the healthy cell. So when you take 3NN, it's in capsule form, as you can see there, very, very compact form of it. When you take that capsule there, and in this bottle we have 120 capsules, then your cells now are able to utilize nutrients efficiently because of that absorption. Then increased energy. By evening, you still have the energy you had in the morning. Isn't that amazing? When we work with energy. Then cellular health support. You know, the best way of supporting your health is from the cellular level. And finally, enhanced vitality. Vitality is that ability to, do what youthful people would do, even at your old age. Remember, we are not talking to the sick. We are talking to us who are healthy, but we have the understanding that prevention is better than cure. You don't want to get into challenges. Why not prevent? All right. Now, that is one of the best products that Neolife provides us with, but there are many other products categorized in these categories here. Like the major category is called health supplements, where we have products for various purposes in our bodies. For example, if you want energy-giving products, we have them, like of Neolife Tea and others. If you want to supplement your calcium, ladies, you know that's critically important. We have them there. If you want products for children, for their development, we have them. All those are in health supplements cluster. Then we have herbal alternatives to fine-tune our hormones. Like ladies, you use feminine herbal, which fine-tune your hormones, because when the hormones are imbalanced, then there are issues that emanate from that. Think of some ladies not able to conceive because of hormonal imbalance. Then feminine herbal is there. Others have got painful menses. They have, many challenges. And also not forgetting these cancers that are hormonal related, cervical, ovarian. you know, all these, breast cancers and the others. And for us men, we have masculine herbal. You use these herbals only once in a year. Masculine herbal to make sure that your hormones as a man are perfectly okay. You don't get prostate cancers and prostate challenges, and a man remains a man. There are many there. I'm just sampling so that we can have a feel of the kind of products that we have. The other category is weight management. To manage your weight, either to reduce or increase. Now, when you join us, we have many trainings on these kind of things. We train you on if you are losing weight, how do you use these products? If you want to gain, how do you use them? There is a program. Okay. Another very important category is on golden home care, the detergents you use in your house. Every person in this call, I believe you are listening to this maybe from a home, or after this you'll go to some home. Now, look at your kitchen, your washing area, bathroom. What kind of detergents do you have there? Read the labels. Perhaps for many of us, you'll find we have chemicals. You bathe with a chemical, it goes into the skin. Wash your clothes with chemicals, sweat a little bit. That sweat sucks the chemicals from the clothes to your body, inside yourself. And the people are asking, why are we having so many cancers even when we are eating the right way? Yeah, through the mouth, eat well. Then on this, through the skin, your body is getting chemicals, toxins. So things fall apart. We have organic skincare there, age-defying organic skincare that makes you look younger for longer. How many of us in this call would love to look younger for longer? That people will confuse you for 30 years old when you are in your 60s. Everyone wants that. And finally, the most important product, I can see people want to look younger for longer. The most important product when it comes to farming is what we call Super Grow. It's a crop booster. It triples your yields, literally, for any crops. Very economical because it's in liquid form, and 1 liter, you go mixing with 1,000 liters of water. Yes, 1 liter into 1,000 liters of water. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what farmers are looking for. And you and I, even if you are not farmers, at least we are excited to eat produce from farms done organically. So if you know of a farmer who wants to triple their yields, this is it. A farmer who doesn't want their soil to have a pH value go down, this is it. And so on and so forth. Super Grow. We also call it Wonder Drop because it does wonders. All right. That is it about products, and I deliberately summarized the whole thing because the products are just so many, but I wanted to summarize that like that so that now when we come to this section that we definitely would be interested in so much, financial success and lifestyle success, you can appreciate that we are building a business using high quality products. Okay. So allow me to now go to this second session, that is financial and lifestyle success. This is what made me to be part of this team to start off the business in 2010, because as a full-time lecturer in the university then, and my wife as a high school teacher, the truth is our combined income, those two pay slips, could not support us beyond 10th of every month. Would be paid this month, and by the 10th of the following month, we don't have anything. And that happened for a couple of years. And you know, madness, insanity is doing the same thing and expecting different results. So we knew if we don't change something, then that will never change. And our dreams were up there. We wanted to drive those machines, take our children to the best schools, live that exotic lifestyle. But we ended up living a very mediocre, average lives. So we really had to seek for a way of supplementing our incomes. God is faithful. He brought this opportunity, and life has never been the same again. So how does it work? We start by also noting that if you are not driven by some dreams, you might not be quickened to do much. So what is your dream? Is it to earn additional income, and at least so that you can be able to push the month to the end without having a shortage of money in between? Is it to get out of debt? That is it. Is it to drive a good machine? That requires money. Is it to travel around the world? That requires money. Is it to live in a beautiful home like this one? That requires money. Then ask yourself, how do you make your money wherever you are working? How do you make your money? Is it by working out a job? As an employee, you don't define how much you earn. You just appreciate it because you are not the determinant. Even after strikes, nothing much changes. That's a job. Unfortunately, our education system taught us that we should go to school, work hard, get jobs, pay bills, and then after some years, retire, go home and die. That is what our education system taught us. That's not enough for you and I. Then the next one is self-employed. People who have a small business, a shop, I don't know what, public transport means, those vehicles and so on and so forth. You don't go very far in that one. A true business is if you can leave it for some days, some weeks, and you come back and it is still doing very well, thriving, then that's a good business. That's a good side hustle. But on the right-hand side, we have big business builders, people who work with the system, so that even when you're not there, your business is still working and moving forward. You are working with a system. And that is what we are doing in our business here, as I want to show you. Then when you work as a business owner, then you become an investor. Investors don't work for money because money is working for them. How many of us would love to cross over from the left-hand side of employees and self-employed, full of limitations, strikes here and there, and you cross over to the right-hand side of who is who, people who have financial freedom, the 5% of the successful people. I believe everyone would love to cross over. Yes, thank you. Everyone would love to cross over. All right, so now, how do you do that? How do you cross over? That is my next task. Simple. Be part of Superstars team. Use our strategy and mentorship. And then connect with the Neolife so that you're able to use Neolife products. And I'll show you how that happens. And you are an instant entrepreneur right there. You start earning additional income and residual income. You become your own boss. You can work with a lot of flexibility because you are your own boss. Not much risk. It's not like the business out there where you put in too much money and there is risk of losing that money. Here, for 66 years, I've not had any one person who has lost a coin. Why? I'll show you in the next slide. Then you are given a digital office suit. As long as you have your gadget, then you can be able to operate even from your bedroom. I mean, you don't have to travel and go to some office somewhere. You have your own website and then very good apps. Then a lot of incentives, a lot of traveling, cash bonuses, and you're part of a positive community, people who are taking charge of their lives and the world. And you are on a mission to end the trend of poor health and financial stress. Is that not a good business to be part of? So now this is how it works. All right. Everything starts with you. Success starts with you or myself. That's you. You are directly connecting to Neolife. No middlemen, no advertisers, no wholesalers, retailers, and all that. It's you and the company. So the money that would be wasted to pay the middlemen, you and Neolife will share out. Now that explains to you where money comes from. And you are doing that by paying a very little amount of money, 9,200. That is less than 72 US dollars. And that money, by the way, comes back to you in form of a kit, which has an international license. I remember we are in 57 countries. Literature materials so that you're able to be enlightened more about the products and the business, your own website, as I've mentioned, and you get a whole 120 capsules TNN. Wow. Within the same 9,200 Kenya shillings. So your money has come back, all of it. Now, every product is assigned points. Like this TNN is 34 points. Remember, we are in 57 countries, so we need a way of standardizing all those currencies. So we use a system we call point value system, PVs. Those are points. End of the month, these 34 points equals money for you. So the question would be, how do I get so many points so that my bonus is very big? Before I show you that, let me also mention that you get free delivery anywhere in the country. Now, instead of going home with only 1 TNN 120 capsules, why not go home with the 3? Why not earn something very small? And now it's not 9,200 times 3 because we have 3 big TNNs. It is only 17,420. 9,200 would have been 27,600 Kenya shillings. But here it's just 17,420, less by 10,000 Kenya shillings. I hope we are following this. And that's why we recommend when you are starting off, as much as you can, start with 17,420. That is about 136 US dollars. And in terms of points, this is 3 times. Everything else is 3 times on the benefits. Only that the money is not 3 times. It's it's actually less than 2 times of the one we had initially. All right. Now, what's your work? This is now towards the end. What is your work? Why should you be paid too much? What are you doing? Simple things. We work, but we work smart, not work hard. Change your shopping habit. Don't go buying things from supermarkets and promoting other businesses when you can promote yourself. Every time you buy products for your own use, you earn points. Then don't be selfish. Share the products with others. There are many farmers who are struggling to access Marangu. Please help them. You might know of a friend who has joint issues. She cannot walk well because of joints. Then share the full motion omega-3 salmon plus gelatin calmag with them. There you gain 2 things. You earn points because you are the member, and you get profits because you've been given huge discounts using your membership number. But number 2B is what gives you residual income. That even if you will never work, you can continue earning forever. Share the opportunity. Build a team of other like-minded people, people who want more out of their lives, people who want and desire and commit to achieve financial freedom. Bring them on board. We teach them the way we are teaching you. Should they join, then they are part of your business. Simple and direct. And I'll show you that in a diagram. Now, that gives you massive points. The one here is massive points. Instead of just few points here and there, you get massive points because you are not working alone, you are working with a team. And it's our responsibility to help you to build that team once you join us. And before I demonstrate that, let me mention that number 3, we offer trainings for all our members so that you can develop the right skills, people skills, all these other skills, entrepreneurial skills, and you gain personal development. It will surprise you the person you become in the process of pursuing your financial success. So allow me now, as I wind up, to show you how you build a team of other like-minded entrepreneurs and how it translates to good income. We have 3 steps model, a superstars team. The first one is where you've paid 17,420, you have your full kit, 3 TNNs. That is you at the center with 1 or 2 points. That's what you did to get that 1 or 2 points. Then you bring on board Mary Jane, Joe, Peter. Your friends that you know, they're also go-getters. They are positive, progressive people. Now they do the same. When you are being paid, ladies and gentlemen, you're not paid from your own points, but from all the team points. In this case, 510 points. Right? Those who are mathematicians, hope that's correct. Now, with 500 points, you're called a manager. You're earning in excess of 5,000 Kenya shillings. That's a conservative figure. It can be very much higher than that. But step 2 is where now you duplicate that so that Mary Jane, Peter, Joe are now the managers, like you were a manager the previous month. So it means that you have 500 points, 510 points. Now, let's round it to 500. That gives you 2,500, but with only 1,000 points, you're called a senior manager earning over 10,000 Kenya shillings. With the 2,000 points, you are an executive manager earning way beyond 25,000 Kenya shillings. And that is the second step. Now, step 3, your team will be comprised of managers, senior managers, executive managers. And that now gives you way beyond 4,000 points, and you are called a director. Simple 3 steps. Simple. Simple. Remember, we are with you as you do this. We are mentoring you, we are guiding you so that all what we want from you is the willingness and the desire to succeed. So as a director, you're earning in excess of 80,000 Kenya shillings. We take you to 5-star hotels for dinners with a team, with other leaders. And life is totally different. In a nutshell, from when you become a director, your work is to help others to become directors like you. With one director in your team, you're called a Sapphire director earning in excess of 100,000 Kenya shillings. And you travel with us to other destinations out of your country. For example, from 22nd of May this year, we'll be with our Sapphire directors in Cape Town. All expenses paid by Neolife International. Flight, accommodation, everything. That has happened for me from 2011. So I know that the company fulfills what they promise. Now, with the 3 directors, you are called a Ruby director earning in excess of 200,000 Kenya shillings and lots of traveling. With 6 directors, you are a president team member earning in excess of 500,000 every single month. And that is what Pierre Zedai did. We moved from distributor down there. And in record time, 2 years, 11 months, we were already president team members. Why? We had a burning desire to succeed. We were so hungry for success. No one could push us to do the business. We knew what we were chasing. And today, life has changed completely, 360 degrees. Came in when we were paying rent, as you can see there in 2010. Within few years, we were having our own 2 homes in Nairobi, driving that kind of machine, the latest shape of a Land Cruiser. Those kids are now in international schools, changed our parents' backgrounds, and we feel blessed. And we want to bless as many people we come across. By even as early as 2013, 2012, we were already being recognized as the top with a lot of humility by the founder. That recognition there was done in Mauritius in 2017. And you can see we were celebrated, recognized as #1 presidents in the whole of Neolife by the founder. So that's the team you're joining, friends, so you can be ready to cruise to the top with us. Lifestyle and travel, as you earn income, good monies, we treat you like a king, like a queen. All these are our directors and other top leaders in Superstars team, in different hotels, Olesereni Emara, Sarova Stanley. Look at this other one here in 2023. Olesereni Emara, just having fun. Are these directors not excited? You see, having a lot of fun. Then the next one was in Sarova Stanley last year, having dinner there with the leaders from all over the world in Superstars team. Sapphire directors, we take you to Windsor, and this year we are taking you to the coast, Mombasa, White Sand Hotel. Of course, if you're not in Kenya, if you're not in East Africa, the company takes you to your region. For rubies, we take you for ruby orientation in a gold-coated hotel called Santon Sun Hotel, which is pure gold-coated hotel in Joba. Look at all these travels: 2012 Victoria Falls, 2013 Dubai, 2014 we were climbing to the top of the tallest building in the world, Burj Khalifa. Then we went to Dubai, we went to Cape Town, went to Abu Dhabi, went back to Mauritius, went to Mexico, Los Cabos, 22 hours flight from JKIA. All these expenses paid by Neolife International, our wonderful partner. Then 2019, we were in Abu Dhabi again. Lots of cash incentives. Did you notice that? Lots of cash incentives, 615,000, just a token of appreciation as we were coming back to Nairobi because of developing leaders. And this is last year in May, from 11th of May last year, 2024, we were in Mauritius again. And this year, I've already told you, 2025, we are heading to Cape Town from 22nd of May. And we are saying all you need to do, ladies and gentlemen, is to start the journey. The PayBill number is there for those who are in Kenya, those who are not in Kenya. The person who invited you here is going to share the PayBill number. My only request to all of us is let none of us procrastinate. Don't do tomorrow what you could do today. Poor people have the tendency of doing the exact opposite of what the rich do, the successful do. So why not start today? You lose nothing. A year from today, you will thank the person who invited you here if you are going to start off the business. Remember, you can never succeed in something that you have not started. But it is now my pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, to bring on board a lady who will give you every reason to run with this business, not just to start, but run with it. She joined us during COVID time. She will share that part of the story. And she was in some state that needed some attention, health attention, but within no time, she was being recognized in the entire America as #1, growing very, very fast. So it's my pleasure to present to you our upcoming president team member, all the way from US, none other than Josephine Marangu. Josephine, please, if you can hear me, please take it away. There you are.
Thank you, Josephat, for that warm invitation. And I thank you, Myrinda with the PROs, for giving me this opportunity to be here today. And hello, superstars, and all our guests and our partners in your life from other countries. So yes, just like Josephat said, my name is Josephine Marangu, and I'm a proud member of Superstars. And we are in a team and in a company that really embraces all of us. I got started during COVID, just like Josephat said. And I am also one member. I am also born and raised in Kenya. Now living here with my family. I'm a mother and I'm also a grandma. And I thank God for this opportunity that found me when I was at my lowest. I have been in your life now for last 4.5 years. And before that, I was working in a healthcare industry where I was taking care of patients who were actually having breathing problems, because that was my specialty. And never did I know one day I'll be also a candidate of that. But as I continued to work, because of the chemicals that were being used to clean the hospital, the cleaners, I started getting a lot of allergic reactions. And remember, in the training, a wonderful training by our reader, he talked about those screeners that are toxins. So I started getting a lot of attacks. And as I continued to be treated for the breathing problems, I ended up with another problem of uncontrolled sugars because of using high doses of steroids. Then during my time when I was working, the thing that I did not like, I was working long hours and I was getting so tired. And at the same time, I was living in fear because I didn't know when the next attack would come. Because I was using nebulous every 2 hours. I was carrying EpiPens around so that I can inject myself and call 911 anytime I get an attack. So that was my life. But now, as I'm sharing this with you, I'm going to give you exciting transformation because I am no longer having any health challenges. I'm so vibrant, I'm energetic, as you all can see, because 2014, I was declared disabled and I had to separate with my employer. You can imagine I was financially sick, that I didn't have money coming in at the end of the month. At the same time, I was having physical problems. So these challenges left me in a very bad situation whereby physically I was struggling, financially I was struggling, emotionally I was also struggling. But I thank God for my own sister that shared new life with me. I know, like most of us who are on this call today, especially our guest, I know some of you are here but you might be skeptical. I was very skeptical and I was reluctant. I did not say yes on the first time when I was told, but instead I dragged my feet. But my sister, being the kind of a person she is, she bought me two products. She only targeted with my breathing. The product that our reader just shared, the 3NN, that is a powerhouse. And I tell you, if there is anybody here who has never ever tried 3NN, make your decision today and tomorrow or on Monday when the office opens, make sure you have it. And then Herbal Respiratory. Those two products changed my life. Within 3 days, I stopped taking the nebulizer the way I was doing every 2 hours. And from those 3 days up to today, I have never taken it. But I'm not saying that we treat or diagnose. But the minute we feed our body with the right nutrition, believe me, it heals itself. So the key thing is if you have any challenges, continue following up with your doctor and nutrition because we have everything targeted. And then when I came back here, I decided to get started. But I still dragged my feet because this was in March and I making decision in May. When I joined, I still took products for another month because I had taken those ones for a month. So 2 months, I took products without sharing with anybody. Why? Because I wanted to make sure I am sharing with the people something I can be able to tell them what it has done because they always say, start with your own testimony. And when our reader talked about the 3 success habits, during this time, I started attending the trainings, which are key for every one of us to attend because without training, we cannot learn. And as the word of God says, people suffer for lack of knowledge. For me, I did not have that knowledge that supplements can help me gain my health back because I was using a lot of other supplements that never really meant any difference in my life. So I was just thinking these ones are the same. But then I came to realize Neori products are unique and they are well researched that they do what they say they do. So I continue now sharing with other friends because I got so excited. All I knew at this time was to share my story. That's how I was sharing with my friends and especially those who knew me years back when I was in that health crisis, they were not even saying, wait, they were like, how can I get started today? Because I also have some challenges that I never knew they had. But as I continued sharing with family, friends, and anybody I knew would benefit, I didn't know I was growing a business. All I knew was sharing with the people. That first month when I joined, I got a check of $17. But guess what? Somebody who is not getting anything, that was a lot of money. I still, even though it was small, I embraced this. And I remember calling one of my friends and they say, hey, this can buy a credit for someone in Kenya. That is the time now I started attending the trainings and I started going back to read the literature that comes with the kit. I know some of you didn't like me. Took the products, started taking the products and throw that kit away. Guys, that is your business kit. Go back. Read about those products. Look, feel better catalog. Look, read then getting started. Read the compensation plan. As in this one, I did not have anybody to support me. You guys are very lucky. You have your readers there who are supporting you day and night. I did not know anyone in North America. But today, I have a lot of friends through this business. I've been able to have a lot of friends. And within 4 months, I was called a director. Honestly, I did not know what director meant. I had to call our international director to ask, what does it mean to become a director? I saw my website change. I did not know nothing. Imagine you guys are being taught. Now we have managers even doing presentation, especially one of ours here, and we are so proud of her, Mary. And she took 1 hour to explain to me, and she explained to me how I can step up. We went through compensation plan. And guess what, guys? Then that's when I realized the more people I share with the opportunity and the nutrition, the more money I will get. Within 6 months, I was a Sapphire director. You saw that, Landa, that our Linda shared about steps, about how much money you earn. For me, when I stepped as a Sapphire, I actually earned more than that 2,000. I earned almost $4,000 because my bonus was over 3,000 and I was given an incentive of 1,000. This depends with the organization that you have. And that's why you see it's plus, because it's not something you can be build alone. The more leaders you build in your organization, and that's how we came up with our team, Blessing International, that's how we are able to grow. So I continued using the 3 basic success habits: use the products, share the products, and self-develop yourself. And that's what I do every day, even today. And this has really helped me. So within that year, I had myself the leadership school. And in 2021, I attended my first convention in Palm Spring. When I went there, the only person I knew, and I had not met him personally, was our director then, because of course, doing the trainings with him, he was our mentor, Cesar Garaza. And then I had seen also Barbara, who is my friend now, on the Zoom one day. So when I went there, I was new, I was so scared. And guess what? When I entered that room, everybody was like, I know them because everybody is coming to embrace me. They were friends, introducing themselves, because that's what we do in your life. You don't feel like you are a visitor. Everybody embraces you because this is a company of like-minded people, a community that you will always want to be in. So during that time, just like our Linda shared, I was so excited to be announced as number one wound team member, number one rising star, and number one in most of the things. And I was given an award that was to pay for my everything for the vacation in Mexico. So the same here in October, we were able to go to Mexico. And let me tell you guys, I was treated first class because that's what Neolife does. It was a wonderful, wonderful experience for me. And I was like, for all the years I've worked, in my jobs, nobody ever paid vacation for me. So that's when I realized this is a genuine company. And there are other companies out there too that pays vacations for people when you do well, other network marketing companies. So this is a company that leading does what they do. And so we continue like that, sharing and sharing. And now I feel like I've been stuck in that sapphire thing. So my goal this year is to work a hand and step more in years coming. And the good thing with our business, it's not about what we get. For me, it's about the people we touch. It's about those stories that I receive every day from people in my team and other teams that New Life has changed their life. Now they live a life of purpose, impacting other people. Because the more leaders you build in your team, the more sustainable your business become. So you can really not work alone because our business teaches us how to work with others, how to be good leaders by respecting others, by believing in them, and also supporting our team. And I was also honored to be one of the beneficiaries that attended leadership school in Jerry Brasfield home in his ranch of over 37,000 acres. And we were treated there high class and they taught. Today, I'm become a better reader. Today, I can be able to stand and teach other people that I could never do before, even though during my career, I was also involving, of course, talking to sick people and teaching them on how to use medication, on how to take care of themselves. This has been a game changer to me because I was never ever satisfied doing what I used to do in my career because I used to see people dying every time, but that's when I realized it's not we are not curing them. And in fact, I even took another degree in public health and mental health. And I teamed up with the Cancer Institute here, and we are started doing research uh, and educating people on preventive measures. And also, I mean, I wanted to be an educator. I also started training people on how they can, identify the signs of even asthma or anything before they come and then be able to treat their children. But these things never gave me satisfaction. But when I came to New Life, it's when I realized this is my dream has come true because it all starts with a dream. I was searching wanting to have something that I can make a difference in people's life by impacting them to live healthier and happier. And this is what we can do here in New Life because we have a lot of people out there who are hurting physically and financially, but we have a solution that we can share with them and they can have hope because most of the people have lost hope. Personally, I see a bright future ahead of me. I now have started dreaming again. Those dreams that I lost when I lost my job, I know they will come true by Near Life because the more people we impact, and it all starts by talking to one person. Because I always say, our business, when you close your mouth, you have already closed our business, because it's not like we have opened a shop out there. But it's the key thing is for us every day to wake up asking ourselves, who is the next person that I can share an opportunity with to change their life? And that's what I do every day. And I encourage us to do the same and be able to impact the whole world, to live healthier and happier. Thank you all for listening to me and making decision today, especially to our guest. Thank you, our Linda, Josephat, for inviting me.
Excellent, excellent. Wow, I can see all the participants are excited and they're thanking you, Josephine, for sharing from your heart. You know, we can tell this is coming from the heart. And it's only in this opportunity that the successful will share with you what they did to be successful. So our guests, I want you to use Josephine as a benchmark, and you decide, I'm going to not only join and start this business, but I'm going to pursue it. And the minimum I'm going for is where Josephine is currently, because she has shared with us the secrets, you know? And I can only say if Josephine can do it, starting from that point of being bedridden and fighting her way to the top, what holds us back? What can stop you and I from really achieving even more than that? But you see, we have to make that decision tonight. And she has emphasized on that decision. And you know, it's a very simple decision with huge impact. Supposing, think with me for a minute, supposing Josephine didn't join when she was shown the opportunity, maybe she wouldn't even be anywhere around to talk to us or to talk with anyone. I mean, but just because of saying yes, life changed for good. You are the next big thing, and the world is waiting for your success story. The person listening to me as an individual, the world is waiting to hear your success story and give them hope that they can also live a much better life. Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for being part of this great session. We believe that your lives will never be the same again. I want to challenge all of us now. Let's turn to the person who invited you, our guests, and ask them that one question. How do I get started now? And a year from today, you'll have even a sweeter testimony and a success story than what Josephine has shared with us. May the Almighty God bless each one of you. For our members, thank you for inviting friends to have a look at this. And thank you for keeping on keeping on. And I'm looking forward to celebrating all of you and your successes on 26th of April this year. 26th of April this year at KICC. I know many people will be flying in. Those who are within the country, please, if you have not registered, let us all register. It will be one of the best, exciting events ever. Thank you so much. God bless you. Have a lovely night and a very, very productive weekend. That is it from us, and have the best of this night. Bye-bye, and God bless.